There's one spring there on my messy workbench, if you can see it amongst all the other stuff. And there's 3 more springs. And if my math is right, that's a total of 4 springs, which is just exactly how many I need. So, I think what I'm going to do here is put one on. Put the front ones on at least. But I got to quit a little early today because my son is going to have a little party. And I think they're going to expect me to cook or something like that, which I don't mind doing. Alright, now if you're thinking, that Mr. Heavy Chevy, he's stupid. He's buying parts he don't need. Look at that spring. Have you ever seen a spring broke like that? Main leaf too. The U-bolts are even broke here on the backside. But surprisingly, the nuts and stuff are coming off, so I got one more bolt right there. Let me get that. I might have spoke a little too soon on that one. The nuts rusted away. Also, it appears I may have a pinion seal leaking somewhat there. Look at that crap. Broke. I tried sawzalling that U-bolt, but it eats the blades up. That must be a hard bolt. Let me get out the grinding wheel. Well, that bolt broke off, but I cannot get it to drive out. I'm even using the big friggin' hammer. Had to break out the torch to get her loose. Have you ever seen a spring that broke? That beats all I've ever seen. Alright, the little spring pad here is broke. See that there? I think I'm just going to gas weld it. Because my welder's broke. Had too much trouble to hook up another welder. And keeps blowing the breaker on that other welder. So I'm going to gas weld it. No breakers on a gas welder. How's that, huh? Alright, I got her welded up both sides. I seem to be running out of acetylene. It only happens on the weekends for some reason. I guess that's the only time I use it. Anyway, I think it's fixed though. I think. At least I hope. Anyway, I'm going to let that cool, and while I'm letting that happen, I'm going to get a spring on the front. Alright, I'm back to complaining about the country music stations because my little Bluetooth thing quit working. Too many commercials, folks, and the same song over and over. And that Tootsie Roll guy, you know. The 3 songs I'm getting tired of. Anyway, look how broke the spring is on the driver's side. Main leaf one broke though. Bent one broke. Alright, let's put the new one on. Alright, here's the moment of truth. The springs are all installed. New shocks, all the bolts are tight. Wheels are back on. Let's sit down and see how it looks. You want to? What I really need to do is clean up a little around here. Good grief! Wow, I bet it sits 4 inches higher. Which, as we all know, is much, much cooler. I could fit 33s on it now. Alright, I gotta quit. I gotta put some weed eater string in the weed eater and go weed eat. Guess which one I'd rather do. Anyway, man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Alright, I spent 5 hours in the house making videos, editing them, and uploading them. I was a little behind. Life's been pretty crazy lately. Graduations, all kinds of stuff, but hey man, we're getting through it. Blessed to have all these things to consider. Really am. Although I should think about simplifying a little. I really should. I really should do that. Anyway, it is time now, since I got the springs on the front, to put the springs on the back. I ought to be able to do that in a few hours, I would think. But let's see how it goes. By the way, I use this camera trying to do some time lapse with a BMW. It didn't work out. It took photos. 500,000 photos, and my computer, I gotta get a new computer. That's half of what takes me so long. It's an Apple, and it's about 7 years old. 7.5 years old. And it's getting real slow, and I can't find anybody who knows how to tune them up. And probably I should read the writing on the wall and get a new one, but I've had a lot of expenses. Like those springs, $700. Anyway, would be nice if somebody would sponsor me with a new computer. Wouldn't that be nice? Is that kind of thing done these days? Anyway, I'm going to shut up now and get to work. If you listen closely, Mrs. Heavy Chevy's out there mowing. Hopefully she'll come and hang out with me. She hasn't been able to do that in quite a while. Again, lots of things going on. Lots of things. Alright, I got that spring out. It took me about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. That one's not broke, but it's in rough shape. I don't see any broke leaves. Anyway, let's get the new one in. I ought to put brakes in that wheel. It ain't got no brakes in it. I have them. I think I will after I put the new spring in. Alright, as you know, there was no brakes in this wheel. And it seems like if 3 brakes are good, 4 are better, right?
Yep.
So, operating on that principle, I'm no engineer. I didn't even go to college. I'm trying to find the spring for the top here. I use hold down springs that I saved from some brake job or two. And I gotta find the one that goes on the top
Only
here.
One new shock?
What?
Only one new shock?
No, there's 3 new shocks on it. 1 left to go.
Okay, cool.
I haven't done the spring on that side yet. Patience, girl.
And when you do that, you put on the new shock?
Presumably.
Wonderful.
Alright then.
Just making sure.
Okay. Go turn the music back on since I'm going to turn the camera off.
Okay.
Please. Yeah, those seats ain't going to work, are they?
No, you're better than me.
What are you trying to say? Is that a fat joke?
No.
Alright, I'm going to need you to pump the brakes so we can bleed this and see if this wheel cylinder holds. It should. Alright, pump them up. Alright, hold it. Pump it again. Hold it. One more time. Hold it.
First time I do it, it goes all the way down.
All right, we're good.
Let go.
Let go. The exhaust leaves a little to be desired on this thing.
How in the world do you drive this thing?
Well, those seats ain't gonna work. They're too high. I missed out on a set on Facebook Marketplace for 150 bucks. I can't find them again. They must have sold. So the rule to that is if you snooze,
You lose.
that's right. Don't let me forget to top off the Blake fluid. All right, Clyde, let's go to the other side.
Hold on. You can't put that in there. I had a thing planned.
I can do whatever I want. This is America.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
Nothing. She's up there in the Jeep trying to make videos of me. All she's gonna get
Is your bald head.
is my
you
bald
keep bending
head.
over.
You know what they say, though. Do you know what they say?
What do they say?
They say grass don't grow on a busy street.
Stop.
We've made the consecutive decision to eat some lunch before we dive into this side.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am, is what is more appropriate.
You're not a man.
You are, though, and
I was talking to you.
But I'm doing what you're telling me. Yes, ma'am.
Do what?
Huh? I was just singing.
It's free.
That shock's better than you'd think it'd be. As rusty as it is. Alright, where's my grinder?
Where's your safety glasses? Mr. Heavy?
Around here somewhere. Look, it's metal art. Hey, where's my hammer?
Is that good?
It's good. Oh, man. Get out of there.
Loud.
Well, it turns, but it don't look like it's wanting to come out of there real easy. Let's see about these others. Actually, all we gotta do is the top one. Boy, that one's so rotten. I don't know if it's gonna come loose. Might have to drive a 9/16. Oh, let's just get this out of the way now, too. Y'all thought I had that installed, didn't you? It was just for play. Alright, what I did was I hammered on a 9/16 socket. Let's see what that does.
Spinning on this side.
Now then, we better put a wrench on it.
Right there. It's spinning.
Hey, hey, hey. You want to be careful doing that. Spin it. And let your finger be on it, it'll slice off part of your thumb. Look how rotten that nut is.
the hammer handle in the way.
Alright, let me back on this side. Might have to turn that one a little more. Whoops, can't use a 9/16 on that one. I'm not real good with my left hand, although I have seen grown men do worse than that with their good hand.
You about to get it?
So much rust falling on my head. I might have to go under there.
He's going under, folks.
I really wish I had more stuff. There's a punch there somewhere. Will you hand me that punch? I think I got it.
Yes, you did. Better get out from under there before you find other things.
Yeah, that's good advice. Don't judge me. I'm not putting the new bushings in the frame.
Why not?
Because it would be quite an undertaking. And the old ones aren't that bad.
You keep getting your head in the way.
Forgot the bolt for the front. It's on the hood. Seems my left arm is losing strength. All right, now I'm going to pick the Jeep up a little bit. Wrong way. Yeah. All right, it's set where it's supposed to be. One U-bolt, 2 U-bolt. Now I gotta go knock the old bolts out of this spring. Oh, fell on the floor.
Well, that was nice till it fell.
Not that good, did it?
Mm-mm. Let there be light.
All right. Where's the nuts and washers? Here they are.
This should ride much nicer.
I don't know about that, but at least this axle won't come out from underneath it. Why do my fingers hurt when I do this? It's bullcrap.
It's called getting old.
Careful about that. Saying stuff like that. You're only 1 year younger.
2 years and 15 days.
Is it that much?
Mm-hmm.
Guess I robbed the cradle then.
Hmm. Did you want that? Hey. Did
What?
well, you wouldn't stop. Did you want that back one up against that brace?
It's fine.
There can be gap in between there?
It's fine. Alright, somewhere around here is an 18 millimeter wrench. Alright, here we go. Yeah, for some reason these are metric. Don't ask me to explain it. Alright, where's our shop?
That's an old one.
It's growing. Come on now. There we go. There's pretty bad.
Folks are gonna have to get their sunglasses out.
Why is that? Huh?
You got the bright light and you keep putting your bolt spot in the way.
Where's the universal joint at? Right there. Right here. Toes. All right.
Oops.
Exactly what I wanted to do, but
That's what did happen.
that's what happened.
This is a better perspective.
Why? Because you can get a better shot of the top of my head?
You're the one that keeps putting it in camera. I tried to avoid it.
It's bull crap. All right.
No. Ain't that something?
All I need to do is crawl under there and spray some lube on my four-wheel drive shift lever in hopes of it freeing up. I can't get it out of four-wheel drive.
That ain't good.
No, it's not like I'm going to drive it down the road, really. But you never know.
Watch your head.
I might want to. She said quit looking up.
Yeah, quit looking around. It'll become a money pit.
It already is.
I know. But it'll be cool.
Well, it'll be fun to have something to...
Bomb around in.
Yeah. Because you know I ain't got nothing.
Yeah. And it'll tote that trailer so maybe I won't drive it off the wheels.
Well, I doubt that'll stop you, but it might tote it anyways, even if it else is off the wheels. Alright, let's set it down and see how it looks. Sits a good bit higher, don't it?
Looks like it.
I bet a good 3-4 inches.
Probably more than that, huh?